A long time ago, somebody said, "Mustang Sally, you better slow that Mustang down." I'm not totally sure who Sally was, but I'm pretty sure she'd probably like the latest version of Ford's legendary sports car. Competition from other American retro rockets has become fierce since Mustang designers first started giving it an old-school look back in 2005. Though the Mustang beat the new Challenger and Camaro to the modern retro styling scene by a couple of years, the Dodge and Chevy sure do pack a wicked punch in the visual department. Accordingly, Ford's now stepped up the Mustang a few notches and dressed it up to do battle with the latest batch of machinery from Detroit. It's presently available as the only convertible among its immediate American competition, too. You'll notice the low-profile fascia, power bulge hood, sleeker side profile, new wheels, and the controversial new rear-end treatment. Mustang fans comment on the changes as instantly as they notice them. Whether or not you're big on the new look, you've got to admit the Stang still appears wickedly retro, but with a bit more modern flair. Same deal inside. The interior is still distinctively Mustang, but build detail and materials quality is stepped up a notch and noise levels are down. Ultimately, it's just a touch less old school looking while maintaining the overall character of the last generation car. Everything's where it should be in here except for the strangely placed power outlet that leaves your cord dangling awkwardly right in front of everything. The tester got steering wheel mounted controls for the Ford Sync infotainment system, which, among other things, can play music directly from your cell phone and read text messages to you while you're driving. That's a big, simple, and highly effective V8 engine. This year, various upgrades to the award-winning 4.6-liter power plant have sent output upwards to 315 horses. The increased power comes mainly from intake and exhaust modifications, and it sounds just fantastic. Get the 5-speed manual transmission for maximum control of the engine's grunt. It's not all noise, of course, and the Mustang is willing to quiet down for a peaceful cruise if you like. In fact, it's also got a decently sized trunk for a ragtop, as well as a notably comfortable ride, even over rough surfaces with these optional 19-inch wheels bolted on. Complaints? The solid axle rear end can feel jiggly in some situations, and the rear seats are mainly symbolic. And although this generation has again remained a car that anyone can fall in love with. It's interesting that the Mustang is a favorite car among so many people that have never driven or even been in one before, and a lot of them will ask you what it's like. The answer is kind of hard because there's nothing like a Mustang. They kind of just stand on their own. It's a little bit jagged and scruffy and rough around the edges, but very charming too. There's a lot to like about it. Plenty of room up front for two people. It rides comfortably, but one of the biggest draws, of course, is the sound. Sally would sure be proud, that's for sure. Thanks for watching and drive safe.